house. You cannot please everybody. Very important. It is not possible for you to please everybody. So if you go putting up an act in order to please every member of your in-laws family, it is not going to work, because even in the family you are coming from, you don't please everybody. Not everybody is happy with you. Not everybody is accepting you. Not everybody will accept you. So it is with your in-laws. A question for you. If you are married, how was it for you while you were preparing to go and meet your in-law, whether you are a male or a female? And if you are not married yet, but you are in a relationship, have you gone to see your in-laws? Have you met with your in-laws yet? How was it? How were you feeling before you went to meet them? If you have not, how are you feeling about it? Hello, my name is Nke God and I represent the Gym Network. Welcome to my channel. So, today we are looking at meeting and relating with your in-laws. Meeting and relating with the in-laws. So this is one aspect that a lot of couples to be and already married couples find a little bit dicey. So first and foremost, I will start with meeting with your in-laws. Then I will go into relating with your in-laws. So the meeting has to do with your married, and the relating will have to do with the married. So most often, when you are about to meet or go meet the parents of your spouse for the first time, you are tensed. There is this tension, most especially here in Africa. You know, I love making reference to African marriages because in Africa, a lot happens when it has to do with this marriage institution. And I am proud to come from this continent. Okay, so a lot of people usually find it so tense, and a lot of preparations actually go into it as to how are my in-laws going to take me? Are they going to accept me? Are they going to reject me? You know, all of this thought goes through the mind of the soon-to-be couples, either the man or the woman, most times. So, but the truth is, these people are humans. Yes, they are humans. They are not wild animals that would eat you up just at the very first sight of you, that their son is bringing in a wife to show them, their daughter is bringing in a husband to show them. They are eager to meet you actually. Yes, a lot also goes on in their own mind. I mean, the parents of both spouses. Is this girl going to be a good wife for my son? Is she going to be respectful? Is she going to be relatable to us? So many questions goes on in the minds of our parents. Of course, you know, they are very protective. In as much as they have been in that institution and produced us, now it is time for their children to take up that step again. You know, all of this thought runs through their mind. So the parents and the spouse to be, both of them have their own share of the things. Now here is what you have to do. As the man, as the man in this relationship, it is paramount you let your wife to be know about your family. Let her into your family. Let her know, this is how my father is, this is how my mother is, this is how my sisters are, this is how my brothers are, this is how my uncle, my aunties are. And you, the lady, also, you do the same. Now, when you do that, that way, you have at least placed a balancing wheel, yes, a balanced wheel for each of you to stand on. Now, it is not going to be totally strange to each of you going to meet your parents, unlike when you have denied each other the information that you needed to get. So this way it will be easier to meet with your in-laws. In meeting with your in-laws, another thing that is important is that you have to be yourself. Be yourself. Ladies, most especially, don't try to act up anything. Remember, first impression matters. First impression matters a lot. If you act up anything, it will affect you so much. By the time you are married properly into that family, it will be difficult for you to relate with your in-laws. So it is also with a man. Don't act up anything. Now, what do I mean by that? Be yourself. Be yourself. Do not start what you cannot end. Don't start what you cannot continue with. That is the reason a lot of in-laws will tell you that my son's wife, that our brother's wife, that our brother's, that my sister's husband, that my daughter's husband, they are pretenders. That is because you started what you couldn't continue with. Actually putting up those acts just to get their hearts, so that they will feel that, oh, this man is a very caring man, he sends us all of this and all of that. And you, the lady, the same thing. She's a very humble girl. Oh, she shares whatsoever she has with us. She's going to make a good wife. But then by the time you finally get married, all of those things stop. So it is important to be yourself. Be yourself. Just the things you know you cannot do in your father's house, don't do it with your in-laws. Got married into that family, and then you start fetching water for everybody, taking water to the bathroom for everybody, taking everybody to the school, washing everybody's clothing and all of that. And at a stage you stopped, and that will begin to bring a lot of issues. So in meeting and relating with your in-laws, the one most important thing is for you to be yourself. Personally, I hate people that pretend. I can't stand it. If I don't feel it, I don't fake it. I can't start what I cannot finish. The way you are seeing me, this is the totality of me. Like my people will say that, is it you, or some part of you is still remaining somewhere else? So it is as easy as that. You cannot please everybody. Very important. It is not possible for you to please everybody. So if you go putting up an act in order to please every member of your in-laws family, it is not going to work, because even in the family you are coming from, you don't please everybody. Not everybody is happy with you. Not everybody is accepting you. Not everybody will accept you. So it is with your in-laws. Some people are going to be in love with you, the totality of you. They're going to stand for you, with you, and in you. And some are going to stand against you, not because you're a bad person, not because you are not good, not because you are not hardworking, but because that is who they are. So don't push it. Don't push hard. Just be yourself. The people that will love you will love you, and the people that will never love you will not love you, no matter how you try to impress or to please them. So now that you have heard this, I hope that triple heartbeat in 1 second will relax. And for those of you that are already in the marriage and you're finding it difficult to relate with your in-laws, you can sit down and take a pause. Think back. What were the things you did before you got into that marriage? Did you put up some acts? Did you wear another personality which you are not now? If that was the case, then you have to pull off that personality and put on your real self, or you are actually showing your real self now, and the personality you put up the other time wasn't you, and probably that's the reason you are having issues with your in-laws. Or you were like yourself. You were yourself right from the time you met with them up until the time you got married, but it's still pretty difficult for you to relate well with them. Don't push it. What is gonna be is gonna be. But at least there must be one or two persons that you relate very well with amongst your in-laws. So that will suffice. Your husband, your wife is the most important person in that relationship. Every other person is what? Secondary. So this is what I come with to present to you. So give yourself good information about each other's family. Be yourself. Don't try to please anybody, because everybody is never going to accept you. Some will love you, some will hate you. Some will care for you, some will disregard you. But that is life, and we must navigate through it. I remain Ukegod. Remain blessed, and see you in my next